Sony showed the world that it is possible to create a top-end, high-performance, small form-factor smartphone at the start of 2014, when it unveiled its Xperia Z1 Compact. A few months on, it's chosen to go back to its standard practice, unveiling its latest big-screen flagship smartphone, the Xperia Z2. Though not a phablet technically, featuring a 5.2-inch display, the Xperia Z2 targets the same big-screen market as Samsung's Galaxy Note 3 phablet. Looking at the two phones, you can see they are both very different visually. The Galaxy Note 3 has an unashamedly Samsung design, coming with metallic sides and a removable polycarbonate fake leather finish backplate. Like all Note 3s, you'll also see it has a dockable S Pen stylus. By comparison, the Xperia Z2 has Gorilla Glass front and back faces, metallic sides, and as you can see by the plugs covering its ports, is IP55 and 58 certified, which means it's the only one of the two to be water and dust resistant. In terms of displays, we found the Galaxy Note 3 does have a slight edge. Coming loaded with a 5.7-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display, as well as being bigger, meaning it's slightly more pleasant to do things like type emails or scribble notes on the Note 3, we found the Note 3's display has slightly better colour balance levels and is significantly brighter and more vibrant than the Xperia Z2, which comes with a 5.2-inch Full HD IPS display. In terms of software, the Z2 currently has a lead, coming loaded with a skinned version of Android 4.4.2 KitKat. By comparison, the Note 3 comes with Android 4.3 Jelly Bean overlaid with Samsung's TouchWiz skin. It's important to note an update is coming to the Note 3, though at the time we did the video it wasn't available. Overall, we found the Z2's skin was slightly unobtrusive compared to TouchWiz, and most of the changes were fairly superfluous and limited to things like a custom album and Walkman application from Sony. The only notable change is the addition of the PlayStation Store, which is only really of interest to people who want to use the phone for gaming, and there's not really much productivity-wise on the Z2 skin. By comparison, the Note 3 comes TouchWiz skin is virtually full of custom applications and services. And as you can see, you have everything from Paint applications to S-Note to the Samsung Hub. In general, while we found the bloatware means navigating the phone is slightly less pleasant than the Z2, if you are willing to dig through the sea of custom applications, there are a few nice touches, chief of which are S-Planner and S-Note. S-Note is a notation application which lets you scribble notes on the Note 3 using the S Pen stylus, and in general we found it is a very good productivity tool for taking notes during meetings or just taking a few notes for things like a shopping list. Outside of this, in terms of performance, both the Z2 and the Note 3 are powerhouses, though the Z2 does come running a newer processor, being powered by Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 801 chip and backed up by 3GB of RAM. By comparison, the Note 3 comes running a previous generation Snapdragon 800 chip and has the same 3GB of RAM. Despite having a newer chip though, we did not notice a massive disparity in performance and found both were up to any task we threw at them. The only difference could be that the Snapdragon 801 may future-proof the Sony phone a little bit compared to the quad-core 800-powered Note 3. Camera technology is one area the Z2 wins out on, coming loaded with a 20.7 megapixel rear camera. Compared to the Note 3, which comes with a 13 megapixel rear camera sensor, we found images taken on the Z2 were wonderfully better, featuring being more crisp, having better colour vibrancy levels, and in general looking better. That said, images on the Note 3 are still reasonable quality. In terms of battery, both are evenly matched, with both the Z2 and Note 3 being powered by 3200 mAh batteries. Battery burning the two phones by constantly looping a video file stored on them with the screen brightness set to automatic, both the Z2 and the Note 3 made it to about 8 hours. We found the same rang true with real-world use, and both generally made it through 2 days before needing to be charged. In terms of price, it's a bit difficult to pick. While the Z2 starting cost is cheaper, with the 16GB model costing £600, for the extra £20, the £619 Note 3 offers 32GB of storage, meaning it's horses for courses about which is better. Overall, we would say the Z2 for most users will be better, featuring a better camera and more robust design. That said, for those willing to dig through the sea of bloatware on the Note 3, it does have a few more productivity features, which are aided by its larger display and S Pen stylus. I'm Alistair Stevenson, thanks for watching.